We are live.
Hi. All right. So, welcome to BB Breakdown 902. We are two East Coast Canadian super fans that come to you every week to talk Big Brother. We do it almost every week. We were on last week, so we only have a week to catch up on, which is awesome. We don't have to talk too far back and bore people that are tuning in live. If you're tuning in live, thank you. You can comment on our Twitter page or in the comment sections below. If you want to interact with us, we'll talk questions that you ask or comments that you make online as well. We're BB Breakdown 902 if you don't already follow us on Twitter, which you probably do because that's where our link is. So we're just going to dive into it, talk this week of Big Brother, talk about the new twist that has been added, and then talk about a potential Big Brother baby. So let's just start it off with eviction last week. Two people from level 6 were on the block. Brett was on the block again, and Rachel was on the block with him. Rachel was completely blindsided in that eviction. She had no idea it was coming. It was the most authentic eviction I've ever seen with Julie Chen. She was just like in shock. She didn't know what was going on. The goodbye messages were baffling her. Uh, they kind of baffled me too because I did think that her and Angela were BFFs in the house, and I was kind of shocked by what she had said in her goodbye message. I don't know where that came from. Uh,
Yeah, same.
but yeah, no. And Julie Chen was like non empathetic with her completely. And I'm not sure where that was coming from either. But it was nice to see like a goodbye, like eviction, like kind of in shock. I haven't seen that in a while. I can't remember the last time I'd seen somebody that in shock.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. Brett again, he just continues to like make me want to see more of him being on the block, more of him scrambling because it's just he's really playing into like the old Big Brother vibes from like seasons way long ago, which I love. I'm really liking him as a player. I know he's one of those bro characters, but he is just, I don't know, he has a way with words and he even has me believing what he's selling. Are you impressed with Brett? Are you happy you drafted him on your team?
Oh, I mean, he's the only one on my team doing anything. Um, but yeah, I'm happy with him. He reminds me of like not the same, but like Will and Boogie and like Dan Giesling. Like he stirs the pot and he's not afraid to do it. Um, I think he's having the summer of his life in there. I think he's having so much fun, and he sure as heck is fun to watch. So I like him, but I'm like he's that type. Like he is a bit of a douche, and those are guys like that are like not for me. But I don't know if I've enjoyed Big Brother this much since like Dan was on the show. Like it is so good. I never miss an episode. Like I'm obsessed, and you know me. Like I always fall off.
Yeah,
So
you do.
this is
Um,
like this is such a good season. And like I was like, she is going to be blindsided if she goes. She was, and then just like they are pitted against each other, and it is awesome. Although I was surprised by Angela's like silly, like I don't know what that was. That seemed like a tension situation more than anything.
well, apparently, from what I've heard, Tyler got in her head like a few hours, like 24 hours before the eviction, but I didn't see that. But I read it. Yeah, no, I was really shocked by that because they were together the entire season. I don't know how they all flipped on her. Apparently, she was just like a bit of an emotional firecracker being on the block, but the only emotional firecrackerness I saw was like the fact that she thought Brett was leaving. She was crushed by it because it was another level 6 person going. But anyway, moving forward, so then they have the next HOH comp, and Angela wins. Um, and Angela's in control this week, but then shortly thereafter, they announced this new twist, this hacker twist, where the hacker can hack into the noms, hack into the veto, and then hack into um, taking somebody's vote away from them. Are you happy they put another twist in there, or did you think it was enough twist with the apps that are still in play?
Okay, so the apps were like to me kind of silly. Like I never really understood it, and because they were all so different and not like this person has this and this person has that, like I found it really confusing. So I was not there for that. That being said, this hacker thing is like the best thing going. More importantly, like who won it. And then like when they were in the room, like answering the thing, I was so into it. It was so good. I love it, and I love that like well, I don't want to give any. I'm sure you're going to give the whole synopsis, but I'm just saying, like, if you haven't seen it, Haley won, and no one saw that coming. No one suspects her, and I love, love, love. That's my person too. That she hasn't said a word to anyone, so they have no idea who it is, and it's the best way to watch Big Brother and the best way to play. I actually thought it was really impressive, and I also thought to myself, like, screw you, Sam, for thinking she can't do anything because she's making big moves and you don't even know she's doing it. And she's not just hanging off a guy. Like, I enjoyed it, and yeah, yes,
Well, I enjoyed the fact that she won it because it was shown on the live show. She won it. They were all in private. They were all doing it at the same time, so it's not like one person was going in the room doing it and then the rest of the
yeah,
house.
they were all there.
They were all in there at the same time, and then no one was saying anything about who had won it. And I also really appreciate that she recognized, because I think she's only like the only player in the entire house that's recognizing how good Tyler is playing in this game. Like everybody else is like just like fawning over him, crying over him when he went on the block. Sam was like bawling. Like everyone else kind of has like been missed it by Tyler. Like Tyler is playing like the best game in the house as far as I'm concerned. And I'm loving watching him play, but I wanted to see him challenged a bit, which he was challenged by being put on the block, which was great. But then we're going to get into Spoilerville in a few minutes. But then I guess like, well, I guess we have to kind of go into Spoilerville to see how he reacted. But anybody that doesn't want to hear spoilers, if that doesn't know spoilers, you can turn off now. But I'm assuming if you're on Twitter and you're watching us, then you probably already know what happened. But then he gets taken off the block by Angela, who wins the veto because she won veto. And apparently after the fact, when they they nominated Bailey to be the replacement nom, he was like yelling at her like she's getting what she deserves, that she was the hacker. She thought that she could get Tyler out, blah, 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 because Tyler wasn't expecting to go on the block, right? And there was nothing he could do about it with his like app power, because the hacker put him on the block so that he couldn't even stop it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, I guess, having a little bit of a, here you go, Bailey, you deserve this kind of thing, which I don't really think he needed to do because he's in this like sweet spot in the house. I don't think he should be making any waves, especially for jury management. He should come off as like the nice guy that everyone trusted and that he had a hand in getting out. I think people would vote for him more than him like being like, you tried to get me out this time. Like I don't think people are going to want to vote for that type of personality with the people that are in the house, because all the people that are in the house are in it to game and in it to like win it. So like if you start yelling at them that they can't get him out, then I don't think anyone is going to vote for him in the end, which will be so sad because he's played such a good game. But not that Bailey's going to make jury. Like if she gets out this week, she's not making jury, but like still people are watching how he is.
That's not true. They make jury this week.
No, I don't think they do. I think
she said last week that the next person evicted was jury.
Oh, I thought
Bailey was on Sunday.
Okay, so she is going to be in jury.
Which sucks because, like, if she gets out, like, her boy outside wants her bad. Oh, Lord. But I will say to all the stuff you just said, I think that Tyler's playing, obviously, like, a great game. Everybody thinks that. I thought that Angela has more dirt on her hands than Tyler in all this, I think. I think promising a bunch of stuff to Bailey, and I get it, it's a game and you have to play it and blah blah blah, but like sitting there and like promising and like doing special handshakes in your bedroom and then the next day not even answering your door because you can't face the fact that you did this, like that's kind of shady. And I really like Bailey personally. And I think like she'll call it as she sees it, and Angela talks a big game but doesn't really back it up. I thought that was immature and a weak move, and in fact, it painted more of a target on her back than I think Tyler's gotten this. So, but that just goes back to like the bigger point, which is like Tyler is manipulating that whole house. So, I mean, he made this happen, and Angela gets her like, let's say hypothetically, Bailey doesn't go, Rockstar goes home. Um, and Bailey wins HOH, she's putting up Angela. She's not putting up Angela like, and I know like, now they're getting to a place where Tyler is going to be exposed. But you know what the crazy thing is? I was thinking about this the other day. Every single week, like on Big Brother, every time we watch it in the last almost how many seasons, it's like they all vote one way and there's never a surprise. There's never shocks. There's never anything. Tyler is the one that's always the manipulator in the other like one vote because he has got Sam, JC, Scotty doing all this work and they don't even know. So everyone is duped. And it's just like, and don't tell me it's level six because Casey's not doing it. Brett's not doing it. Angela's not doing it. He's doing everything. And the worst part and the thing that worries me the most is talking about this with a friend the other day is that he's gonna be exposed at a certain point, and this is when it hurt. Like that's when it sucks because then someone like Scotty wins, or JC or Case, yeah, JC wins. Like it doesn't matter. Like he's doing all this work. I hope for goodness sakes he pulls like a Boogie or like Dan Giesling. Like I think he could do it. And these people seem stupid enough that they'll fall for it because him going up on that block was like traumatic for everyone. Like, oh my Lord, Sam, what are you crying for? I just think it's rich that she's sitting there and she's slut shaming two other women because they're fawning on and I know she's not fawning on Tyler or whatever, but you're crying over him. My goodness, take a breath. It's a game.
No, I totally agree. I think that he's got everybody manipulated, but I also think that like part of JC thinks that he is playing this.
But that's the best part. He's not.
But in order for him to vote for Tyler, he has to recognize that Tyler's outgamed him, and I don't know if JC will own up to that. Like, I think that he'll want in Tyler's like eviction speech, he'll want Tyler to like give him credit for like doing this, that, and the other thing when really he hasn't been doing that much. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's had his 2 cents in here and there on the vote, and he's been the swing vote. So in that regard, he's been able to be the swing vote because he doesn't have, aside from Fessy, like an alliance. He just has a few people that will like give him his loyalties, sort of thing. Mm-hmm. But I almost think they're giving him loyalty so that his vote will go their way, but he just votes however he wants. He's kind of a rogue vote every time. Like he'll
crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah. So
and the fact that like he's not, it's just amazing. I'm enjoying this season so much. Then like let's cap it off because we've been talking for 20 minutes, and I want to give the other thing a chance to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, just one last word. I think the only person that can decrown Tyler in strategic gameplay and proving that he was a better player is Brett. I think Brett is a contender to give Tyler a run for his money, in my opinion.
We'll see.
He's playing a strong game. But anyway, okay, so let's give the last little tidbit that we tweeted about earlier that we were going to talk about. It's due time. We're going to talk about this potential for Bailey to be pregnant. What we heard on feeds, what we think of it. Is it true? Is it just hearsay? What we think. Okay, so on feeds, she talked in code to Haley in the bathroom that her period is late and that she's potentially pregnant and she's going to give it one more week. She didn't come right out and say it, but it's pretty much what she was alluding to. She's going to give it one more week, and then she'll go to DR and talk to DR about getting a test. Do you think she's pregnant? Do you think this is true? Do you think this is gameplay? Oh my God, if it is true, there's a Big Brother, the first ever Big Brother baby. Maybe.
So what did she say? Well, it's not the first Big Brother baby, just the first one she found out about the house, which is crazy. Because like Rachel and Jordan and Jeff have babies.
But they had babies outside of the house. They were
well, she's not going to have the baby in the next 3 months.
No, but they were never made in the Big Brother house.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They were made. Okay, so to me, I read up on it a little bit. To my understanding, she had a dream that she was pregnant and her boobs hurt and she was uncomfortable and she was throwing up. Did any of that happen? I don't know. Is she late? I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a like keep me around kind of strategy.
She said in this clip to Haley that in a week she's going to ask production.
Yeah, but like, why wait the week? Just get like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're out of there, that's kind of silly. Like, I just think like it seems like a little bit of a game, personally. But I just love like Swaggy sees meeting her parents and he's on Twitter saying like logging off. It's so dramatic. Remember when you shoved your penis in her vagina? That's how you make a baby. Logging off. Like, oh my God. I loved it. I loved it. They were like praying every night. They were praying to the Lord. And then you make a baby. I love it. Got picked up. I got picked up on Us magazine. I can't. And his name is Swaggy C. Like, if you really boil this shit down, it's absolutely ridiculous. / I hope it's true because this show will at least be on for another 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm. No, Swaggy C, like, it's so funny because he literally, like, is getting more airtime than some of these Big Brother players that are still in the house.
Yeah.
Like, there was a whole segment about him meeting the parents, him leading up to meeting the parents. Mm-hmm. They're still wearing his Swaggy C shirts.
Yep.
Like he's even said it on Twitter. He's like, yeah, I'm getting more airtime than some of these fools that are still left in the house.
Totally.
True. Like, we've seen more Swaggy than we have of Casey.
Yep. Or Angela.
Or Angela until this HOH. Or...
Like, I'm pretty sure I don't understand, like, why Casey's in a peanut suit and there's a dance and I don't actually give a shit, to be honest. But I think it's just a ploy to get Casey some friggin' airtime because she's not doing anything. And my people all suck. It's like, friggin' what? Oh, my God. I've got Scotty, JC, Rockstar, Haley's my only saving grace, and Brett. Like, it's actually embarrassing. And then you tweet out, oh, just there's another HOH in Tyler's hair. Okay. Okay, we get it. You're the best. You're winning. I feel like our pool should be just go away because you won. It's in his hair. I was like, oh my God, delete tweet.
Did you delete it?
No, of course I didn't delete it, but I had a good little chuckle. If you just look carefully, it's in his hair. We have won so many things.
There's another veto in his hair.
Oh. He has a veto in his hair. He's just that good. And she wins a hacker. I should get 100 points for that.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
It's so funny. I laughed so hard when I saw that.
If people don't know what we're talking about, check our Twitter. I put an updated draft today of our before the season starts. We always do a draft and make a little pool, and we do points for HOH and veto wins. And now we've been adding in these special comps like the hacker and the safety comp that Swaggy won at the season. And anyways, I am pretty much winning by a landslide, except for one of the vetoes that Tyler won. You can't really see because of his curly hair. So I tweeted today that there is a veto in his hair. Don't forget about that veto.
I saw that tweet and I laughed so hard. I was like, oh, come on. Now you're just waving it in my face.
It was pretty funny. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's been fun and it's still so much to go. And the thing that breaks my heart, well, no, it doesn't break my heart. I'm very excited. I'm going to Europe in September, but this is going to end while I'm away.
oh no, is
I
it?
know.
Oh dear. That's
I
sad.
know. I can't like get in an internet cafe in Europe. Hello, Paris in the background. Did you see Casey dressed up as a peanut? She's pregnant.
They're gonna be like, oh dear, that American, but really you're Canadian.
Oh my gosh. They're well, and I wish I could like at least if I was going to the States, I'd get live feeds. I really would. If I was going for 10 days, I'd be like, I need live feeds.
That's funny.
Anyway.
Oh God,
Well,
that's
we've covered a lot of ground.
yeah, we have, and I laughed for about 5 minutes of our podcast. So for anyone that tuned in for that chuckle, check out our Twitter and you'll see what I'm laughing about. Once again, to all the people that come live, thank you. People check us out later. Thank you for that too. We'll be back with you next week, talking more Big Brother and all that unfolds this week with all the drama that's unfolded this week. I can't even get over it. Every week it's something.
Every
So
week is something new.
we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.